Hello there, youngling. What can old Zabar do for you today? I don't recognize your face. You must be new in town. If you're looking for work, the God Captain is looking for an adventurous sort to deal with old Lord Hovart. Ye can find him around the corner thar to the east, near the old Ub platform.
I am the scribe Kirsten. Another day of translating ancient Utraean stone tablets for the Historical Society, and I'll go as mad as old Lord Hovart. I'd rather go out to the ancient crypt and find the townstone, but Kelty says it's not my job. Nonsense. The crypt is just to the east of here. Shall we travel together?
Very well. I'm sure I'll do quite fine alone, unarmed and surrounded by Krug and other monstrosities. Good day to you.
I used to tend a farmstead to the east along the road to the ancient crypts, but the fiends belonging to that old ghoul Hovart kept tapping on the windows while I slept and ate the brains of all my livestock. Now I tend to Miller Brienne's corn, or at least I did until my scythe disappeared.
If I was a weapons crafter, I could make a fortune right now. It's a seller's market for weapons, what with every farm boy and farm girl in the country wandering around killing fracks with paring knives. Who bashes vermin with baskets?
Krug. Puh! You ask me? We should have run the bastards out of these hills when we settled here. All those dung-eaters left me were a pair of jacks and a half-lame mare. The jacks I can part with for a price, though not for half as much as I could have a week ago. You interested?
I've been meeting with Priestess Kelty ever since the Troubles began. I think I might join the Utraean Society. I've always wanted to be a counselor to people, and to help them with their problems. I'm not cut out to fight the Krug with a blade. Maybe I can learn to fry them with magic.
I used to live on a farm in between the ancient crypt and Hovart's Folly. Wonderful pasture lands there. So quiet and peaceful. That is, until the undead started coming at us from both sides. I barely escaped with my life, but my cousins were taken by the hordes. I don't think I'll ever see them again, alive.
Our specials today are gremmel stew, gremmel pie, and fried gremmel with eggs. The butcher is keeping all the pork to himself. He keeps going on about a famine coming, seeing as the Krug have killed most of our livestock. Gremmel loaf?
Sorry for looking such a mess. I took an arrow yesterday walking through the Illyarth Valley, but I'm not really all that injured. Kelty's got me patched up, and I'm ready to get back into the fight again if someone will just believe in me. If you need a good archer to escort you through the mess beyond Eldin, I'd be glad to help. I just need some gold to settle my healing bill. Interested?
A lady has to try, doesn't she? If you change your mind, you'll know where to find me.
Hey, watch who you're kicking. I've got a sword and a mind to use it. And I would too if I didn't have this bloody hangover. People keep waking me up with some damn nonsense about saving the village. But you look the sort that'll pay for my services. For a clink of gold, you'll have the best sword slinger around. Deal? Bothersome, stinking, plow-pushing, dirt-eating farm rat.
Greetings. I am Marshwind the Sorcerer, and as of late, Marshwind the Born. I came to see this peninsula full of ancient Utraean ruins and artifacts, and I ended up in this wretched village. If you can use a sorcerer, take me with you. I'd certainly like to see some excitement somewhere on the peninsula. Normally, I charge a fortune for my services, but I'd be willing to take somewhat less just to get out of this putrid place. Is my fee acceptable?
Oh, very well. Condemn me to stay here. I suppose I can go tip over a sleeping cow for fun. I hear that's positively a hoot in these parts.
This town is in trouble, but I don't think anyone is taking it seriously. What with Krug setting up camp just outside town, and Lord Hovart's undead slaves terrifying the countryside, you'd think everyone would want to join the Legion and aid Eldim's defense.
Maybe I should join the Legion. I wouldn't mind winning my very own undead blade next time one of Lord Hovart's skeletal minions is spotted in the woods. If you venture east along the road, you'll probably get one too. Most of the new recruits have one already.
The Krug are getting more cheeky every day. They already smashed the old orchard house. I'd rather go back to Foulrain, but I owe some money to those adventurers in the inn. If you could pay me out, we can leave this place together. Ah, just as well. It's heroics that's called for now, and I've no business dragging you into Eldim's mess. Good luck to ye.
The Krug are going to invade Eldim from the Great Northern Forest. We are all going to die. Run away.
So, you are up to the task of aiding the society, are you? I'm sure you've heard of the townstones and how nearly all have been lost over the centuries, yes? Well, it's time for them to be found. The society has called for the unification of the townstones in Hirath, and all must be present. The Elden Sunrise Stone was last in the possession of my great-grandmother, who served as the Legion Protectorate of the crypts to the east. When old Lord Hovard betrayed us, she hid the stone somewhere in the tombs. He held her prisoner until she was old and gray, but she never revealed the secret. She died just hours after her release, and only had time enough to tell my mother that the stone was safely hidden.
Well, I suppose you'll be wanting to get patched up so you can run out and get yourself torn up by the Krug again. There are so many of them in these parts lately. Now, if I was you, I'd learn myself some spells quick as a cat, and blast them all from afar.
There are a few routes to the town of Christwind, but I suggest you follow the road east. You'll travel near the Iliarth River through Iliarth Valley, then across the deep gorge in Iliarth Divide, and into the ancient crypt to the south.
If you can get past the undead, you'll find yourself emerging back outside in Hovard Marsh. It's a bit of a trek to Hovart's Folly, but the scenery is worth the journey. Once you clear your way through the Folly, it's a quick walk south through Eldham Glade to the Christwind Mines. And the mines exit right into the town of Christwind itself. "'Tis a sad day when thy family is driven out of house and home by filthy marauding beasts. We tended the ruined temple to the west just outside of the great northern forest. There must have been a terrible battle there once upon a time, if the strength of the newly awakened dead is any indication.
Are you here to buy bread? I thought you adventurers didn't have to eat.
I'm killing all my pigs and salting the meat. With all these Krug about, we won't be able to send caravans to trade with other lands. Even if we could reach other villages, I hear they're just as bad off.
Zabar sent you, did he? I'm sure you've heard of Hovart's Folly, yes? No? Well, old Lord Hovart was once the master of these parts. He taxed everything that moved, down to our very gravestones, all to build an underground fortress for his bride-to-be. After the fortress was built, strange things started occurring. At first it was just a missing farmer or oxen every now and then, but then the disappearances became more frequent. We tried to protect the outlying farms, but we weren't prepared for an entire undead army. Seems Hovart's grand palace had become nothing more than a haunted, spider-infested mausoleum. I have in my possession a journal written by one of Lord Hovart's guardsmen, Rillaran. Guard Rillaran mentions an artifact located in the ancient crypt to the east. He claims the artifact is a gavel of convening that Hovart's vizier had created. Lord Hovart should be drawn to anyone who possesses the gavel. You must find the gavel of convening, confront Lord Hovart, and destroy him.
This here takes you up to the hub. I hear it was built by those olden-day mages, the Utraeans. Those who are part of the Utraean Society of the Circle study it and the Ancients, but even they can't get it to work. Sure wish they could. Legend says it'll take you anywhere in the land. Priestess Kelty says it's only activated by those with the mark of Azunai, the Defender, upon them. Seems like a bunch of hogwash to me. Dratted thing is just plain broke is all.
Don't listen to him. The priestess knows her lore, she does. She asked me to be on the lookout for someone who can visit the Basilicus. Seems the Society has some sort of job in mind for such a person. Priestess Kelty didn't mention anything about secrecy. Supposedly, the uprising isn't confined to the Krug. Seems all of the kingdom is reporting troubles and some towns are in threat of being overwhelmed. High Priest Kavaran in Hyroth has ordered the Townstone Circle to be built for the first time in living memory. If it's assembled in time, it may be enough to protect us. That's all I know. Talk to your Utraean Priestess Kelty in the Shrine of Passion if you want to learn more.
If you stick close to the path, you should be able to make it through to the ancient crypt without too much worry. Don't tell Jornus, but I'm afraid he'll never see his scythe nor brother again. A couple of Christwind mine workers broke through yesterday via that ancient crypt to the east. They weren't able to stop for long, but they said Forbenhield's home was in shambles, and there was nary a sign of him, nor his family.